Alex, why do you look so out of breath?
Because I was literally sprinting for a train this morning.
Oh no, let me guess, you missed it?
By 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Ouch, that's the worst.
I could see the conductor's face through the window as the train pulled away.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to English at the Corner Café. I'm Sam.
And I'm Alex. And today, friends, I'm sharing a travel nightmare that I think many of you will relate to.
A missed train story.
Not just any missed train. The most frustrating missed train of my life.
We've all been there, right, listeners? That sinking feeling when the doors close right in front of you.
Exactly. So grab your coffee, get comfortable, and let me tell you what happened yesterday morning.
Okay, so set the scene for us. When exactly did this happen?
Yesterday morning, Tuesday, I had an important meeting scheduled in Manchester.
Manchester? That's quite a journey from here.
About 2 hours by train. And this wasn't just any meeting. It was with a potential new client.
So timing was crucial.
Absolutely crucial. I'd been preparing for weeks. I planned to catch the 8:30 express train, which would get me there with time to spare.
That sounds perfectly reasonable.
That's what I thought. I even set 2 alarms the night before.
A planner, I like it.
Everything started smoothly. I woke up on time, had breakfast, got dressed, left my flat at 7:45.
An hour and 45 minutes before your train, that should be plenty of time.
That's what any reasonable person would think.
Uh-oh, I sense a but coming.
But traffic happened.
The eternal enemy of punctuality.
I was on the bus, checking my emails, feeling confident. Then suddenly, nothing. We just stopped moving.
Complete standstill?
Complete standstill. I looked up from my phone and we were stuck in the middle of a massive traffic jam.
What caused it?
Road construction, apparently. They'd closed one lane without any warning.
That's so frustrating.
I checked my watch. It was 8:15.
Okay, still manageable.
Manageable if we started moving, but we didn't. We sat there for 5 minutes, not moving at all.
That's when the panic starts setting in.
The panic was real. I could feel my heart racing. I checked the map on my phone. The station was still 15 minutes away.
What did you do?
I made a decision. At 8:20, I pressed the stop button, jumped off the bus, and started power walking.
Power walking or running?
Let's be honest, it was running. Full-on running. In my work shoes and carrying a briefcase.
Very professional.
I looked ridiculous. I was dodging pedestrians, apologizing left and right. Excuse me, sorry, coming through.
Did people give you strange looks?
Absolutely, but I didn't care. I just kept thinking, I can make this, I can still make this.
The eternal optimist.
I turned the corner onto Station Road at 8:27. The station was right there.
3 minutes to spare.
I felt a surge of relief. I ran through the entrance, scanned my ticket at the barrier, and sprinted down the stairs to Platform 5.
And?
I reached the platform at 8:29 and 50 seconds.
That's cutting it incredibly close, but you made it.
That's what I thought. But here's the thing. The train was there. I could see it. But the doors were already closed.
Now.
The conductor was standing by the door, looking at his watch.
This is painful to hear.
I waved my arms. I shouted, "Wait!" I even knocked on the window.
Did he see you?
Oh, he saw me. We made direct eye contact.
And?
He shook his head slightly, gave me this apologetic shrug, and then the train started moving.
That must have been heartbreaking.
I just stood there on the empty platform, breathing heavily, watching my train disappear into the distance.
What goes through your mind in that moment?
Honestly, disbelief and frustration and this weird mixture of I can't believe this happened and of course this happened to me.
The universe has a sense of humor.
A cruel sense of humor. I checked the departure board with this sinking feeling in my stomach.
Let me guess, the next train wasn't for a while?
1 full hour. The 9:30 train.
An hour is such a long time to wait when you're already stressed.
And there was nothing I could do about it. No magic solution, no alternative route.
So what did you do?
I walked slowly back upstairs, found a bench, and just sat down.
Time to regroup.
Exactly. First, I called my office.
That must have been an awkward conversation.
It was. My colleague Sarah answered. I said, "Hi, Sarah. Slight problem. I missed my train by literally 10 seconds. I'll be an hour late."
What did she say?
She tried not to laugh. I could hear it in her voice. She said, "Oh, Alex, that's terrible. Don't worry. I'll call the client and let them know."
At least she was understanding.
Very understanding. Much more understanding than I was being with myself.
Were you beating yourself up?
Oh, completely. I kept replaying everything in my head. If I'd left 5 minutes earlier, if I'd taken a different bus, if I'd run faster.
The what-if game.
The worst game. So I decided to distract myself. I went to the station Café and bought an overpriced cappuccino.
Comfort and caffeine.
Always. I sat there for 45 minutes watching other people's trains arrive and depart on time.
That sounds a bit torturous.
It was oddly calming, actually. It reminded me that trains run every day. Life goes on, and this wasn't the end of the world.
That's a healthy perspective.
At 9:20, I went back to the platform, and you know what? The 9:30 train arrived exactly on time.
Of course it did.
Of course it did. I got on, found a seat, and just tried to relax for the journey.
How was the meeting when you finally arrived?
Surprisingly good. I arrived at 11:45, about an hour later than planned, but the client was really nice about it.
They understood?
Completely. I apologized, explained what happened, and they actually laughed and shared their own missed train story.
Everyone has one.
Exactly. The meeting went well. We talked for 2 hours, and I think we might actually get the contract.
So it all worked out in the end.
It did, but I learned an important lesson.
Which is?
Always, always leave more buffer time than you think you need.
Wise words.
Next time, I'm catching the 8 o'clock train, maybe even the 7:30.
It reminds me of a similar situation I had a few years ago. It still gives me anxiety just thinking about it. Now, that's what I call being prepared.
Oh, you have to tell me. It's only fair. What happened?
Okay, listeners, let's review some really useful English phrases from Alex's story. These are expressions you'll hear native speakers use all the time. All right, you asked for it. It was a few years back. I was flying to my best friend's wedding in Spain. I was the best man, so I absolutely could not be late.
I was running late.
This is what you say when you don't have enough time to arrive somewhere on schedule. For example, I was running late for work, so I skipped breakfast.
I just missed it.
This means you missed something by a very small amount of time or distance, like, I just missed the bus. It left 30 seconds ago.
I had no choice.
You use this when there's only one option available to you. The shop was closed, so I had no choice but to come back tomorrow.
Everything worked out.
This means that despite problems or difficulties, the final result was good. I was worried about the presentation, but everything worked out fine.
These phrases are super common in everyday English, so try using them this week.
Before we finish, here's a quick language tip about the phrase to miss.
Great topic.
In English, we use miss in several ways. You can miss a train, a bus, or a plane. That's about transportation.
But you can also miss a person when they're not with you.
Exactly. I miss my family means you feel sad because they're not nearby.
You can miss an opportunity too.
Right. I missed the chance to meet her means the opportunity is gone.
And you can even miss the point of something.
He completely missed the point of my joke, meaning he didn't understand it.
One word, many meanings.
That's English for you.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
Thank you so much for listening to English at the Corner Café.
In our next episode, I'll be sharing a story about a restaurant mix-up that went hilariously wrong.
Oh, I remember that story. It involves the wrong order and a very confused waiter.
Food disasters are my specialty, apparently.
Until next time, keep practicing your English.
And maybe leave a bit earlier for your train than I did.
Excellent advice.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.